Hi friends, it's me, HusseiNova, and we're gonna continue the 2025 wrap up. So, originally I was going to do the worst songs next, but you know, I kind of need balance because too much negativity it's not good for you. So we're gonna do the best albums this time on New Year's. So happy New Year's. Can't believe 2025 is over. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So at number 10, we got Spirit Box Tsunami Sea. And this was actually my first metal album, I think. Like pure metal album. And I got into Spirit Box thanks to the song Interview. So yeah, I wasn't disappointed at all with this album. I really liked the instrumentals. They were very energetic and very powerful. And I got to release a lot of anger with this album. So yeah, I definitely appreciate it a lot. And Courtney, her vocals are very powerful too. Like she actually ate on a lot of these songs. And yeah, I'm very glad for this album because now I'm kind of a big metal fan. Definitely gonna listen to a lot more metal in 2026, so very excited. At number 9, we got Something Beautiful by Miley Cyrus. So originally when this album came out, I gave it a 7 out of 10, and looking back, it's like a little bit outrageous, honestly. So on second listen, I think this album grew on me, and I could see where she was going. I guess like she's just experimenting with different sounds, and that's a great thing for Miley Cyrus. It's like a great step in the right direction. But I think like one thing still holds true about my original review, and that is like the consistency of this album. Like I feel like it's not really cohesive as a whole, but I still think it's one of the best of the year just because like it's just so ambitious with its sound and vocals from Miley. And yeah, I hope to hear more from Miley in 2026. At number 8, we got Jade, That's Showbiz Baby. Now this album was one of the best dance pop albums of the year, and there's gonna be a few more as well. So with this album, I really love the production and the vocals. Like Jade's vocals, they actually ate on this album. And the production is so fun. Like one of the most fun albums of the year. So like I could definitely see Jade becoming a main pop star in the upcoming years for sure. She has a lot of inspirations like Ariana Grande, Robin, Charlie XCX, and even Dua Lipa, honestly. Like I could see this album being compared to Future Nostalgia. And yeah, Jade, I think she has a lot of talent, so I'm very excited to hear more from her in the upcoming years. At number 7, we got Maruja Pain to Power. So this is probably the most experimental album on this list, and I actually liked it a lot. Like they're just very talented. Their ability to blend like different genres like jazz, rock, and even like a few elements of hip hop. Like they're just out of this world and very talented. And this album, I also love the messages. It's very like spiritual and even political, and it's very important, especially during these times, to talk about, some things that people don't want to talk about. So I actually appreciate this album a lot. So at number 6, we got Clips Let God Sort 'Em Out. It's just very refreshing to hear like lyrical rap again. and like kind of in the mainstream. This album did chart like decently high. You know, because like we got so many generic trap albums this year that this one was actually a standout and like a glimmer of hope as well for hip hop in the future. And clips they actually delivered, you know. The production was great, lyrics were great, and yes, this was like one of the most ambitious albums, hip hop albums of the year. I definitely enjoyed listening to this one. At number 5, we got Deftones' Private Music. So when I first heard this album, I wasn't connecting with it as much, but then like I really got into metal music in the fall and I gave this a second chance and it actually grew on me a lot. One of the best things I love about this album is its ability to blend in the psychedelic with, you know, the rock production. I didn't think that combo would work, but Deftones actually made it work. And this album became one of my favorites. I love the spiritual lyrics as well, and the concept as a whole. It's definitely one of the best albums of this year, and I want to hear more Deftones albums in the upcoming years. At number 4, we got FKA Twigs' Eusexual. So this album blends in the dance pop with the psychedelic, and I love it so much. It's just so beautiful, like from her vocals to the production. I love it so much, like how atmospheric and dreamy it is. It's one of the best dance pop albums of the year, and surprise, surprise, there's gonna be one more after this. So yeah, FKA Twigs definitely 8 this year. Hi again! So I had to do something in the middle of this list, so we're gonna have an outfit change. Anyways, let's continue the list. Number 3 is Midnight Sun by Zara Larsson. I'm still surprised that Zara Larsson has one of the best pop albums of the year. She's made a great comeback with this album. I love the production and I love her vocals. This is so fun and I love the concept of like a never ending summer and just like Europop overall. Yes, I love the fact that Zara is finally out of the Kia asylum and people are listening to her again. She probably has the best comeback of the year. At number 2, we got Hayley Williams' Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party. So this album took a lot of listens to actually get, but like the more I listened to it, the more I loved it. And she kept adding deluxe tracks, so like I just kept listening to it more and more. And I have to say, she is talented. Her vocals, her writing, and her versatility. There's like so many different genres on this thing, like pop, alternative, rock, even like a little bit of hip hop. And I loved it. I loved this album so much. The themes were great. Just like becoming this cold hard bitch and like losing a lot of your innocence and femininity. I love it so much. And like she even has like a few social commentary songs and like, you know, a lot of the feelings I definitely felt during this like current political climate. So yeah, I just overall enjoyed this album. Like I think there could have been a few songs that I would cut, but overall it was a great album experience. At number 1, we got Lady Gaga Mayhem. So this album became my favorite album of all time. I love this album. Lady Gaga is truly in her peak. Like her tours, her visuals, everything. And it's all thanks to this album. She is so versatile on this album. Like, she goes through all her influences, like Prince, Michael Jackson, even like Taylor Swift, and many others. And she just manages to make it work into one whole album. An album that has its own universe, like a universe that's filled with horror, like so many different horror aspects. And I love it. I love like almost every song. Like I think every single song. There's no skip on this thing. This album is a 10 out of 10. I love this album so much. Lady Gaga is really in her peak, and I can't wait to hear even more from her in 2026 or maybe even 2027 if Total Mayhem isn't a thing. But yeah, I just love this album so much. So that was my list for best albums of 2025. Happy New Year's, and I'm curious, what was your favorite album of 2025? Post it in the comments down below, and peace out. Bye.